Let's see here. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. Sorry, I'm trying to get this thing set up right. Um, let's see here. Multi-stream. Oops, I just hit the chat view. What did I do? Oh, yeah. Help us reach our goal. I'll put that right there. I'm trying to set it up. Sorry, guys. I wanted to set it up to where um, we had the chat widget going too. So you guys can see each other's chat from different platforms. What's super cool and important. Let's see here. Boom. And then, we could do something like that. Today's question. Alright. Let's do my best to try to make it look good, but you can only do so much, man. Okay. Sleepy Joe, neither. Well said. Well said, Sleepy Joe. Yo, sleepy ass is always on point, man. Yo ass is tired, but you're always on point. You know what I'm saying? All right, man. Yeah, we got the haircut. It's real. Oh, Nikes. Okay. Well, didn't realize so many people were already on. Sorry, I'm trying to fix this live situation and make it better for everyone. Okay? I want to make sure that we have people understand what our goal is. Our goal is to raise money for somebody in Mexico that needs help. So ultimately, we're pretty close to doing that. We need $1,000 to give away to some strangers in Mexico. We're going to give it away to the poorest person I can find. So that's important. But today, there's a question at hand that we'll try to keep on the schedule, and that question is, where do women feel safer? Is it going to be, where are women feeling safer at? Whether you think they would feel safer in Mexico, or do you think they would feel safer in the United States? Another thing that we're going to talk about today is, obviously, I'm in my new house, brand new home out here in Merida. This is probably like my new live spot, I guess. Hopefully the audio is good in here. I don't think there's an echo or anything like that. Just got a haircut today. Did the old mustachio, can't go wrong there, right? Whatchamacallit? Yeah, I just sorry, I had to do something. Video only mode. There we go. Yeah, man. So this is my new live room. I'd like to put something on the wall, to have Mexico versus the United States, like two eagles fighting. Maybe like some elote behind me, like a fucking elote neon sign or something. Yeah, I want to do stuff like that. What happened to his hair? The hair is gone. The hair is gone. I hate I hate long hair, dude. My hair was getting way too long, so sorry, Regina. Didn't mean to ruin your day like that. Um, what's up? Not the real Levi. What's up? What's up? What's going on, guys? Um, as an American-born Mexican, fuck Mexico. Wow, Smoke Elijah. He is saying he doesn't like Mexico. All right, that's pretty messed up. Let's see, Muslim Reed. Hi, what's up, Muslim Reed? How you doing today? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Ops, Ops, Opse Milcar. What is it? Opse Milcar Achalaga. Something like that. I don't know if you speak Hindi. I think it's, wait, what is the other one? Peace be with you. There's another one that's like peace be with you. Yeah. Okay. Let me figure out how to get these. Oh, whoa. I got the, oh shit. The comments are like, I ruined the comments right now. Yeah, I'm trying my best to like put them in here so y'all can see them. Cause there's like, I want you to be able to read everybody's comments too, you know? So y'all can see some of the comments too. Let me just like make this a little bit smaller maybe. And then so we can put this up here. And I just want you guys to be able to read what the people on Facebook are saying, because up here you can see also what people on Facebook are saying. I got y'all connected in one live, Facebook and YouTube together at once. It's actually pretty cool. Regina, I'm sorry, man. Sorry that you like long hair. Long hair is a hassle. I have a bunch of tattoos in my skull and stuff too, so I really like those to be seen. That's why I don't like long hair too. Got a lot of tattoos in my skull that are never really seen when my hair gets long. So I put in a lot of pain for no reason. I look like I served in Iraq, dude. That's what I fucking look like, bro. Like I look like some military guy or like a cop. Sorry you feel that way, Elijah. Let's see, Letty, what's up? What's going on, Letty from Facebook? Always a good commenter. Oh my God, I saw the video from some college students that are in serious need of food and a decent place to stay. I could get information for you if you're interested in looking into it. I'm not there now. Other ways, I would do it myself. Yeah, Letty, I think it's Letty. I want to make sure I say that right because I always see you. I know which one. You have a dog on your picture, Letty Street. Yeah. So I have some people in mind already, like in kind of scene in that area. For us, you know, it's very important that the person is extremely poor, not just struggling or whatever. I want to make sure that they don't have a front door on their house, or they don't have air conditioning, or they live where I lived in kind of scene. There is extreme poverty. And those are the people I'm trying to help out. People with extreme poverty. I have lots of people with problems all around me, you know, that I can find. That's not a problem. But we want to make sure that we're dealing with the worst of the worst. If you're in college, you're not that poor. Let's just say that. You know, I don't want to be rude to them, but that's not necessarily what I'm looking for. People that can't even put food in their mouth. You know, people that need real attention. And I don't know if that's clear enough, but I want to make sure that, yeah, like I could show you guys, but but I don't live in that neighborhood now as of yesterday. So I actually live in the opposite neighborhood now. I live in Centro now. So when you see my house, you will notice the difference big time. Muslim, not good at speaking English. What language do you speak? What's your primary language, Raid? Is it Hindu or the students are indigenous, and I drink very poor families in Kuantan. Ah, see. Yeah. Um, let's see. I'm gonna read these messages. I keep falling behind. Regina, I like the long hair. Oh no! Don't unsubscribe on me, Regina. Don't just leave me now, man. I thought we were friends. She's taking off. She's like, dude, I really liked your long hair. Now you look ugly. You ruined the show. Guadalupe. Smile. Or like a pink shirt. Okay. I'm sorry. Let's see. How Muslim Marie wants to know, how old are you? I am 35. I'm 35. How old do I look? How old do I look, guys? You guys can be honest with me. If you think I look like an old man, I can accept that. If you think I look like a little boy, I can accept that as well. Is Donna? What's up, Donna? What's up, girl? How you doing? This is weird because normally I'm on the other side. Me and Donna are normally flipped because Donna is constantly going live. Donna's live every day, all day, dude. I swear to God. The family of 5 is constantly on TikTok, dude. I see you all the time. And so it's kind of funny that now you're like actually watching my live. Normally I'm like commenting like, what's up, girl? But it's good to see you, Donna. I hope you're doing good. I got my new house. We're in our new home. I'm very excited. I'm going to show you guys on this live a tour of the new house. It's extremely, man, I can't explain to you guys how much we went through to get to this point, man. It was just so much. A lot of people just really don't understand, you know. We were living with no air conditioning for the first 5 months we lived in Merida, basically. Went through a few different homes, you know, really bad homes. Like for Mexicans, the homes were bad, but for Americans, they were like unlivable. And I know many Americans could never do what we did. We came down here with barely any money, $600 in our pocket, and we lived in homes that were like $500 or less, you know. My wife got electrocuted twice in the shower of one of the Airbnbs, like full on electrocuted. And then another home had like mold all the way to the up to their knees on the walls all around the house. And we lived in the south side of Merida. We lived in the north side, the west side, or the east side now. Lived in the worst neighborhood in Merida, the lowest class neighborhood. And now we live in one of the nicest neighborhoods in town. We knew we could afford it, but it took a lot of work to get to the point where we could afford to move into a house like this. A lot of places require a double deposit. When you're from another country, you have to pay, a lot of times you have to pay 2 deposits. So that's also what kept us back. But we ended up finding a spot where we didn't need 2 deposits. So we only paid 1 deposit for this place, luckily. And the landlord was really great. We got a solid contract. I had revised to my needs, you know, and that was a good thing. I was able to get a good contract the way we wanted it. But I'm gonna read some of these because people are definitely commenting. So let me make sure I'm staying on track. Okay. I am 35. What's up, Mark? What's up, my boy Animal? How you doing, dude? The Facebook friends up here, it's really cool to see y'all up here because I don't normally do a live. Donna, I don't know if you've ever done this, but there's this thing called Prism that I'm using. That's how I have these like special. I made these on ChatGPT. These right here to where they go with my theme, and I'm live on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. And up here, y'all can see each other's comments. Donna is on Facebook. Letty's on Facebook. The others are on YouTube. So it's cool to like bring all the channels together. I don't use it a lot because I thought it was messing with my live because one day I went on and I had like barely anybody on. And I was like, that's weird. Because like the day before I tried this, I had over 130 people on my live. And then the day I tried this, all of a sudden I had like 9 people. But I did start out with like 30 something on here. So I don't know, maybe it's just, maybe I'm just tripping. But I like it for this because it looks professional. You know, it looks really well put together in my opinion. So I like that, and I like to be able to put us all together. Facebook and YouTube. I could put Instagram up here, but it won't let me do YouTube. I'm sorry, it won't let me do TikTok. So I don't know what's up with that. Okay, let me go back here real quick. Muslim Reed, where am I from? I'm from Texas originally. Guadalupe. Yo también soy creador de contiendo. Mi español es un poquito malo. Yo aprender en la casa todos los días es muy difícil, pero me entiendes un poquito. And let's see here. Donna, yeah, I know, I'm just fucking with. She's like, nah, dude, I only go live. Donna's like, I only go live like in the mornings. For 2 hours, she says. But I'm telling you, this girl stays on live way longer than 2 hours, dude. That's not a bad thing. Props to you, bro. I want to do this more. I'm trying. But I run out of stuff to talk about, or I feel like I run out of, I just feel like I ramble. But when she rambles, it's good. If you watch her on live, it seems like interesting. I don't know. Sometimes I tune in. I only have like 3 people on my TikTok that go live for some reason, but hers always pops up, and I just click on it like, okay, let me see what they're up to. They're also an interesting channel. If you're up here, she has a TikTok. Her name is up here, Donna Olivares. They lived in Thailand for years. They lived in Mexico as well, and they're also going back to Thailand again. So, really cool adventures from their family. Muslim. Okay, hold on. Hey, I'm trying to catch up. You do look like a boy with that hair. Yeah, I look like young, huh? Gary says, think that's a great idea. How do you donate? Okay, so Gary, if you're on YouTube, the way you donate is there's something called a super thanks. There should be an option, I believe it's down here somewhere, and there's an option to send anywhere from $1 to like I think $200, and that will help us get to our goal. So what happens is you tip whatever you want, we put that in the goal. Also, I need to set up my Cash App up here too, like a spot for the Cash App. But I have a Cash App. It's called Not Ours to Keep, NOTOURTOKEEP. It's not our money to keep, not ours to keep. That's our Facebook. I'm sorry, that's our Cash App. We have a Venmo, the same at. Any bit that people send goes directly into that fund right there to $1,000. Right now we're at $388. That's how much we've reached. I think it's technically 390, but that's where we're at with the money. So we are getting places, guys. It's pretty cool. And my monetization on YouTube should fully come in the next month. So once that kicks in and I start getting paid for views, then I can put that money into the fund as well. So we should be getting this money going a lot faster once it's got like some traction on it, you know. So that's how you can donate, Gary. We appreciate you. If you're having problems with it, ask the chat. A lot of people in here usually donate, so we can get you some help there. I appreciate you though, Gary. Thank you so much for even thinking about us. Thinking about it. Um, the money. There will be a video eventually that I make of us giving the money away, and hopefully getting to interview the family a little bit. I'd like to talk to the family a little bit and get some backstory. It's just hard. I just want to make sure that we do it in a respectful way. That's my main intention. I want to give the money away, but I don't want to abuse my gratuity. I guess I don't know how to explain that, but I don't want to be rude about it. I don't want to be like filming them. We brought you some money. Holy cow! What do you have to say to the camera? I've seen some horrible videos like that, so I don't want to do that kind of thing. But we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna try our best to make it as tasteful as possible. But I've never done it before on video, so I don't know how it's gonna go. I'm gonna do my best. Probably will have my chest camera on, and that way it's not in a weird way. I'm trying to get this right, and I'm gonna give you guys a tour of our new home for people that are on here and watching. We're gonna get you a nice tour of our house. I'll give you as best I can without, because some areas the internet cuts out. Oh, okay, we got a donation going in. Gary, that's what's up, my guy. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, Gary. Thanks for that $10 towards the fund. So we're at, what is that? 98, 398 with dignity. Yes, Letty, exactly. We don't want to be making people feel like they need charity or something like that. Regina, I used to work for Cash App. You can't open Cash App outside of America for very long. Really? Wow, that's very interesting. I don't know what you mean by that. Can't open it for very long. I use it a lot out here as well. Let's see. Okay. So Gary got the party started with the first donation today. I appreciate you, Gary. Thanks, my guy. Saturdays are usually the best days for donation. We've gotten up to $35 on a live before for multiple people. Everybody came together and it came up $35. I'm pretty satisfied with that. That's extremely cool. I love that the community comes together. Our ecosystem is full of givers, good people. Those are the type of people I'm trying to attract to my page. So if you're not about helping the community, if you're not about being a good person, you probably won't like my channel very much, to be honest. Okay, Muslim Reed. It's okay, though. It's okay that your English isn't that good, man. I love people that don't speak good English, man, because, they can teach me other languages and we can help each other, and tell stories to each other, So don't worry about that, man. It's no worries. I'm still here with you, buddy. Gavin Pritchard, I want to come visit and teach the kids American football around there. Yeah, Gavin, shit. I mean, I know where I live, baseball is the big thing. So in Mexico, soccer is important, but in Merida, Mexico, a lot of people don't know this. The Yucatan state in southern Mexico, it is kind of like Texas of the United States. They're very independent. They're very much a republic. They're very much they didn't really want to be a part of Mexico. They just kind of had to. So to them, they're very much their own country. So they're very different. They are very proud. They don't get into a bunch of politics like you see in Mexico City. You see a bunch of parades and you see a bunch of protests against the government. You don't see a lot of stuff like that here. It's just a different energy. They did recently do a protest, but they don't really do a lot of political stuff from what I hear out here. So there's a big difference from the people here and from the people up in the northern part of Mexico. There's a reason the big reason I brought that up was because they don't really glorify soccer as much as they glorify baseball in the Yucatan. Baseball is the #1 sport here. So it's not, Gavin, this place is all about baseball. I've seen people playing basketball. Kids play basketball here. They play soccer here. Obviously, they play baseball the most. And then I haven't seen American football. And I know that like during, we got another donation. Eduardo, oh man, Eduardo's the first guy to ever donate on this page, man. What's up, dude? Shout out to you, Eduardo. Do another $10 towards the goal, man. That's $20 today. The goal today is to beat the $35 record. We're in the new house. I think we could do that. Today's an exciting day. I don't see why we couldn't. And for a little backstory, Eduardo was one of the first guys to ever donate to my page. He was the one that started this whole thing. So shout out to him. He's been a member. He was my first member on this channel, and he's just been supporting from the beginning, man. So shout out to that guy. Good guy. Always a superstar in my chat. I'm trying to read everybody's stuff. Okay. The American football though, yeah. I mean, you can come out here and teach it. They watch the Super Bowl at some places and stuff. So I know that you'll see a lot of sports jerseys, like football jerseys. So I'm pretty sure that some people are into it. I keep getting thrown back down to the bottom. Let me see. Okay, Donna said our house in the Dominican Republic was like that. Okay. So in the DR, she lived in like a pretty low-class home. Oh, you're from Iraq, Muslim Reed. Wow. So nice to meet you, man. Wow, that is so cool. Oh my God. I've always wanted to have friends from Iraq. That's so cool. Man, you guys are awesome over there, man. Iraq, Afghanistan, Iran, all those places in the Middle East. Very interesting culture. Love the Muslim culture. Love the people. Y'all seem so awesome, honestly, man. So that's so cool, man. That's so cool. I'm so honored to have you. I'm honored to have you on my chat, man. It's an amazing thing. That's really cool. I love to see people from around the world in here. It's that type of stuff is a standout type of thing. Donna, Thailand has spoiled me, but to live like that here, it's expensive. Yeah, for sure. Wait till you see our new house. This is like the Marriott. I'm not gonna lie, this place is like, we just went from like no air conditioning to like a dishwasher in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you know, you know. If you're living in Mexico, you understand that like having a dishwasher is like fancy. Like most people do not have dishwashers. They don't use them here very much, mainly because of the minerals in the water and stuff. But like, it's just it's a rare thing. And we have one of those bad boys here. Regina, where is Iraq? Come on, Regina, you know Iraq. In the Middle East. I can't point it out exactly. I've never been there really, but I know enough. Middle East. Letty, you're making it. Yay. Thank you so much, Letty. Yeah, I guess you could say it. Donna, to live in Mexico is expensive. Yeah, so Donna is from the United States, but she also has lived in other places like the Dominican Republic, Mexico, and Thailand. I believe a few other places, I'm sure. And she right now is making sure to advocate and let people know that, hey, it's expensive in Mexico. A lot of people push the agenda or push the, the word that it's cheap here or it's affordable. And for a lot of people, Mexico is not affordable and it's not cheap. It's becoming more and more expensive. So just keep that in mind, guys. If you want to live really cheap, you're going to live in a different way here in Mexico. If you want to live similar to the United States, you can live better than the United States for the same cost, but not extremely better. Thailand, she's explained to me many times that you can live much better. I mean, your American dollar is basically 4 times stronger in Thailand. So, of course, most likely you're probably going to have a better life in Thailand. I would like to go there eventually, but we'll see how that goes. it's kind of hard because we're already going. I don't know what she did, but we had to go through the immigration process, and now we're Mexican residents, and I'd like to be a permanent resident in Mexico, so I need to spend 4 years here to be a permanent resident. Because for me, if I go to Thailand, I want to know that when I leave Thailand, I would only go back to Mexico. I don't want to ever go back to the United States. So I need a home country. I need a country that I can always call home. And so I would need Mexico to be my home country first before I moved to Philippines or Thailand or whatever, because I never want to step foot back in the United States. So if I leave here now, I might have to go back to the U.S., like eventually. Oscar Herrera, what's up, my guy? Good to see you again, Oscar. Always good to see you up in the chat, my friend. Regina says there's no Cash App in Mexico. I don't know that that's true because I have Cash App and I'm in Mexico. I use a Mexican phone called Telecel, and we have Cash App here just fine. I use it all the time. I use Venmo. People send me Cash App in Mexico. Like I have friends that are Mexican that have Cash App, so I don't know. Maybe they just don't use it where you're at, I guess. Oscar, you look Yucateco now. Try to say mer to wow them. I don't know how to say it. I know how to say Toluc. Like I'm practically Mayan now, dude. Regina said, I used to work for Cash App. You can't open Cash App outside of America for very long. Like I said, I don't know. I open it all the time, no problems. I don't know. Maybe it used to be like that. I mean, it stops working and no country can have a Cash App except Canada and the UK, but they're closing their services. Interesting. You need both flags on the wall. Yeah, that's what. So I'm thinking that, I'm thinking I'm gonna start giving you guys a tour. I think we're deep into the live. I think people that are here are gonna be here, So let's get this going real quick, okay, guys? I'm gonna show you around. The internet is spotty, so it's really good in some areas, but it's really bad in other areas. So let's see what we got here. Whoa. All right, so let's see where we're at here. Well, we got our king size bed here. This is the master room, okay? All right, guys. My wife is gonna set up her little office right there. Have a tall chair. I think I'm gonna set up my little YouTube stuff right there. Like I'm gonna go live at this sofa every day. I just hate holding that. I think there's like a better way to do this. So I'm gonna go live on this sofa every day, or whatever. Not every day, but Wednesdays and Saturdays. I'll probably film my videos right there on that white wall. I'd like to get like some things to make it look like a YouTuber wall, but like with the neon lights and the like a Mexican and a United States flag. Maybe some of you in the comments can let me know how this works, but these walls are like cement and they're really nice. So I don't know how to hang stuff up. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm allowed to do, what I'm not allowed to do. So I'm kind of nervous about that, trying to figure that out still. Let's see here. Yeah, I got this new style now that I'm rocking. I just couldn't afford it when I first moved here, but now I got my what I call old money clothes. You know what I'm saying? I got some flowy pants and stuff, like white pants that like flow in the wind, like I dream all day, yeah. Like that fucking like Enrique Iglesias type of vibe, like I dream all day. Yeah, you get it. I'm trying to show out. All right, Regina. Okay, Oscar. I do want to put those flags up though, dude. Miguel, what's up, my guy? Miguel. I'm pretty sure Miguel is the guy with the mustache. It might be another guy that I'm thinking of. I forget. But if so, sick mustache. Oscar. An iguana painting as well. Yeah, like I wanted a neon sign that says like elote, if that makes sense, I think that would be fucking sick, right? Okay. Miguel, what's up, buddy? Congrats on the new house. Thanks, buddy. American tax on everything. Yeah, that's true. Armando. You know the main difference in violence between Mexico and the U.S. You have a lot of hate crimes. Yeah, dude. Nah, the United States is much more dangerous than Mexico. I say this all the time. Explain this all the time. Mexico, all you have to worry about is the cartel. And in America, in the United States, it's like you're worrying about every single thing. You have to worry about little white kids that are 10 years old. You got to worry about old fucking white people that are 90 years old. Anybody can kill you. They're all crazy. And they might shoot up your Walmart. They shoot up malls. They shoot up schools. They shoot up churches. And 90% of it is all white people, to be honest with you guys. It's just crazy. And they'll chop your body up, throw you in the river, or some of them will like eat you and shit in the basement. Like, that's just normal white people shit. Like, you know, that's why I was like, I gotta get around some brown people, dude, where it's safer. For real, just to be completely honest with you guys. Yeah. And then of course we have like black on black crime in the United States, but it's like a whole nother subcategory, in my opinion. It's like, a lot of people are killing each other from different neighborhoods. It's very like condensed. Like black on black crime isn't normally like a problem all through America that's harming a bunch of Americans. It's typically harming African Americans, each other, and in their neighborhoods. They're not just out here like shooting random pedestrians. You know, a lot of white people are killing random people. You know what I mean? So. I don't know. I don't want to get too into that. But yes, Rodox, you're right, dude. Regina said, never come to Pueblo City in Mexico. We don't have middle class. You're either super rich or you're super poor. No in between. You need to get super jobs to live in gated communities and shit. I hate it. That sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Letty, look at your guy, but I don't even know how to say that correct. But yeah, my shirt. Yeah, I'm out here, dog. I'm out here. My wife bought me this shirt, actually. Drill 1-inch holes and use screws. You can't do modifications to an apartment. It's in the contract. Yeah, I'll have to ask the owner. You know, the owner's really cool. But yeah, let's show you guys around, okay, a little bit. Boom. I'll take you guys around. So we got the... You know what I'm saying? Got this one. Got the bed. Got the king size bed. I love having the mic. I forget you guys can hear me like all over. King size bed. Dude, the sheets are incredible. The person that owns this house, that bought this house, that decorated it, just is incredible, man. They just did not go cheap at all with anything. Everything here is expensive. Everything here is top notch. The sheets, the bed, the couch. I mean, everything. And I've never lived like this. I just wanted to be clear. Like, this is the first time I've ever been rich in my life. Okay, I just wanted that to be clear. I'm not normally a rich guy. When I was in the United States, I was poor. So I'm transitioning. I'm trying to work on it. Trying to be respectful at the same time, and it's kind of weird. I need a little bit of slack because, you know, I'm just a guy that used to be poor that is now rich. So just be easy on me. You know what I mean? Like, I got these nice tile floors, dude. Like, everything is like very like, I don't know how to explain, antique, classic, or whatever. Oh man, how is this happening? How are we already having rug problems here? I think it's because my wife moved this chair, but not cool, man, not cool. This is just one room, you know. So, you know, hold on, guys. You know, it gets better. Yeah, that's my YouTube space. You guys will see this a lot. You know, I got my side of the bed over here. My wife's side of the bed over here. You know, most wives have like 1,000 pillows. That's my wife here. You know, make sure to We still jump on the bed around here like kids, you know. This is like a little safe area for my wife to do her schoolwork. She's gonna sit at a table and like fucking do her shit, you know. We got a little closet system over here. Little closets, you know, all that good stuff. I'll take you to the bathroom that we really don't use much right now. It's nice, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm really excited to show you guys this shit because it's not. It's the nicest house I've ever lived in. Okay, guys. That's what I'm saying. Letty's like, stay humble. I'm trying to stay humble for sure, but imagine if you were like poor your whole life and then you just moved into a rich house. Like, I stay humble, but I also am still in shock, you know? And so like I try to show people this shit because I'm just like, how did this happen, you know? What'd she say? Hold on. Regina said, you cannot be poor in the United States, can you? And how? I love that question because a lot of people actually ask me that. They don't think that people are poor in the United States. The United States is like mostly poor people. I just want that to be like clear so you understand that the United States is probably 60% poor people. I'd say there's probably like 40% that are like really poor, but like people are poor in the United States. They live in big houses, but they work 2 jobs. Like, that's poor. Like, that's not okay, you know? A lot of people are homeless, you know? The United States is not a place where you make a lot of money. I don't know where, like, how that became, like, a thing, but it's not true. If you move to Mexico and you send money back to the United States, if you move to the United States and you send money back to Mexico, that is good. Like, that, you'll be making a lot of money in pesos, but the guy that lives in the United States is going to live a really hard, poor life. So if you're a Mexican and you travel to the United States and try to make it, it's going to be horrible. It's going to be a bad life. Like it's not easy. But if you're sending money back to your family, yeah. But like, imagine like when you're back, like, I don't even want to get into it. Just know that it's very hard to be an American. It's very hard to live in the United States. It is hard to be a Mexican as well, but I just don't want people to think that Mexicans or people from America have money, because it's just not true at all. Our money turns into a little bit more when we get to Mexico. That is true, you know? So we're able to do things that we've never done, but we definitely are not like rich, you know? In fact, the only reason we have money is because my wife got hurt in the military. All right, so here's the bathroom. This is just a regular 1 sink bathroom, but this lighting, oh my God, it's to die.